Okay, good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I'm going to call this the catch-up video. All right. So, not like ketchup you put on your fries. Okay, bad joke. The other ketchup, like let's get less behind. Okay. Nothing new today. All right. No new grammar growth, no new journey journal, no new draft for your project writer. We are just simply going to take the opportunity today to get caught up or to at least get less behind. All right. And so with that, I wanted to make this quick video to kind of show you where I would like you to be by Monday. Um, not to stress anyone out, we have 10 days left, not counting today, in the quarter. All right. We're going to be pretty busy starting next week, the next 2 weeks actually, to make sure that we get everything done and in. I want to make sure that you're in a position to move forward and be on pace on hopefully on Monday. All right. If you're not, it's not the end of the world, but just to give you an idea of where I would like you to be. Okay. And so with that, I'm going to take us up here to Project Writer. This is where we've been doing our work. All right. I'm going to remind you about this. I'm going to do my little thing here so I can highlight some things. Okay. This is where all your drafting should be happening right now. Okay. And so with this, you should have three drafts on here. You should have your down draft. You should have your developing draft 1.1, where you, or 1.0, excuse me, where you had to start organizing whatever it is that you're working on. And then you should also have your drafting 1.1, where you now have some methods of elaboration, you have some clarification, and you also have hopefully some parentheses as we worked on or learned about yesterday. All right. I will also remind you that I provided this yesterday for clarifying the drafting document. All right. If you have not watched this video, please watch this video. I think it will help. All right. I also provided this document right here for you. Okay. And I did this to help you see kind of what your drafting document should look like. All right. And so your drafting document should have a down draft. All right. It's basically where you just got it out on paper. Okay. Or got it down on paper, excuse me. The next day or the next stage, I asked you to start thinking about, okay, how am I going to organize this? If I'm doing a journal, it has to start looking like a journal. If I'm doing a diary, it has to start looking like a diary. If it's an essay, it needs to start having paragraphs. If it's a top 10 list, it needs to start looking like a top 10 list. Okay. Um, and that's why I indented here is to kind of show that. All right. And then with the next draft, I asked you to start elaborating a little bit. All right. So we have to start putting some flesh on the bones, if you will. Okay. Now that up above we had started organizing a little bit. All right. So as you look at your drafting document, the one that you're preparing, all right, it should look similar to this. You should have had a really rough draft up here for your down draft. All right. You should have something that's starting to take shape in terms of you've begun to organize it. And then down here, you should have another draft that has some yellow and some green, all right, on it because you've begun to add some elaboration to the work that you're doing, okay? And so really that's what I mean by being caught up, all right, on this, okay? I realize some of you are still confused about like what it is that I'm asking you to do here, and I completely understand that, all right? This is kind of new, if this is not clarifying it enough, if the video that I made for clarifying the drafting document is not enough, please reach out to me. I know a few of you have, and I'm going to send you your own separate videos to help you figure this out. All right. By no means do I expect you to have your draft done. All right. I just expect you to have a developing draft, thus the name developing draft. Okay. I will give you a heads up on what the plan is. Our goal for the end of the quarter is to have, actually by the end of next week, is the goal is to have a complete draft, not a ready to publish draft, all right, but a draft that's complete. And that's where we will end up for the end of this quarter, and then we will wrap things up with this, all right, in the beginning of next quarter, because I carry all of you through with me to the next quarter. All right. So it is not going to be polished and perfect by the end. It is going to be complete. All right. And then we will start taking that complete draft into the publishing part of the process next quarter. Okie dokie. So let's use the time that we have today. Let's try to get caught up or at least less behind. All right. If I can clarify things for you a little bit, please email me or reach out, and I will get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. All right. Happy Friday. If you get a chance, get out in the snow a little bit. All right. Okay. Peace out, my friends.